this video, I'm going to show you guys how I made my own logo with free apps on my phone. So I'm going to insert a picture of it up here somewhere, but I'm going to show you guys step by step how I made my own logo. I'm also going to show you guys how I used that logo and made marketing materials like thank you cards, application guides, and all kinds of different things. I also have my logo on my box, so I'm going to show you guys how I did that, and at the end I'm going to show you guys the actual materials that came from making it. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get into it. Okay, so these are the apps that I use. I mainly just use the first two rows, but for today I'm going to use the Fonto app. And I'm just going to go in with a plain image. I'm just going to use this white one. Really don't care what the aspects are. I'm going to erase it later. And then I'm going to hit add text. And Fonto has a bunch of, fonts already there. So, feel free to use one of those, explore. But I am going to use some of the fonts that I got from dafont.com. And this Andrea Bellarosa font is what I use for my cursive J's, my logo. That's just what I've been using. So I'm just going to go in and, type in Jazzie, and then I'm going to change the color. They have colors here, but you can also customize the color with the hex code if you know the hex code. And I'm just going to adjust the thickness right here with the stroke. And again, they have a bunch of colors already set, but I like to use a select, what's the thing called? A hex code. I already have a hex code that I always, near and dear stick to. But I'm just exploring everything, trying it out, seeing how I blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to see how I want my colors to go. I did end up changing them, but y'all see, play around, do what you want to do. So now I'm going to go in and add text again, and I'm going to use a different font for the Nailz in Jazzie Nailz. And I ended up using, like I said, Fonto has a bunch of great pre-fonts already in their little, thing. So I just went ahead and found one that I liked and typed in the Nailz part of my logo. Adjusted the size, placed it where I wanted it. I wanted it right there. And now I'm gonna change the color. And yeah, I did change the color later on, but like I said, I'm just playing around. Well, I'm not playing around. I'm really showing you how I made my logo, but I'm just telling you guys in the end, I did end up changing the colors to just my brand loyal hex code. So, write down the hex code for a color that you love and just memorize it, write it down, and that'll be your brand color. So right now I'm just adjusting the fonts to where I want them to be placed. Okay, so this is the colors that I ended up with. And I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, this is the hex code that I always use. And like I just said, write it down and have a brand dedicated color and always use it in every place that you can, okay? So yeah, I just changed it to like this rosy gold color, and that's my colors that I use. I just put y'all on game. I just put my little T out there. Those are the hex colors that I use. So I'm just going to go ahead and save this. And then I jump to the eraser app that I use, and I erased the white background, and I saved it as a, high quality PNG. And this is something that I did have made So you don't have to do this, but I did have somebody make this for me, and I did the same thing. Went in my eraser app and erased the background. And now I'm going to add that background, that image with the blank background, and place it on here with my logo. So now I have a logo with my paid for image and just a plain text logo. So it comes in handy. And right now I'm just doing the same thing, erasing the background. So when you have your background erased, you can just place it onto anything. Just slap it on anything, and it's not going to have any borders around it or anything like that. But just make sure you get all the white off the background, or black, whatever color you used. So that is, you know, the logo, and that's it with the background erased. And that's my plain text image logo that I always use. And right now I'm just going to show you guys how I did my double J's. I went in with the Fonto app, used a plain white background, and I'm going to go add text. Use that same font that I picked up from defont.com, and just type in my J one way. And I'm going to thicken it up. And then I just duplicated that and flipped it over. And then I put them next to each other. So if you guys have, like, if your brand is, I'm just using Chanel, just put 2 C's and, you know, do this. You got your double letter logo. So, you know, that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how I made my thank you cards. So I used Canva, and they have so many different design options here. So feel free to explore whatever you need. I highly recommend them, but I'm just going to use the postcard option. And again, they have so many different templates that you could take and customize however you want. And I definitely use their templates, and I just, you know, put in my own little pictures, and it looks beautiful. So that's a little tip, hint, whatever you want to call it. But I am going to use a blank postcard because I already have an idea in mind. So I'm going to change the background color to my, like I was saying, this is my Dear Friend hex code BD 2020. Whatever your hex code is, remember it, use it for everything. Put that shit on everything. Put your brand colors on everything that you do. So yeah, I changed the color to red, and now I'm gonna go in with this pretty glowy text and just change it to Jazzie, of course, Jazzie Nailz. And I'm just going to adjust this so it fits the way I want, like it's laid out how I want it to be. And of course, I'm going to change the color. So, you know, just play around until you get whatever you're going for. Just play around. Like I said, Canva's amazing. There's so many different options and tools and designs. So just have fun. That's pretty much what I did. I had an idea in mind, so I'm just going for it. So once I settled on a design that I liked, I just went ahead and duplicated it 3 times to just fit through the entire postcard. Okay, so now I'm gonna slide over and do a second, the back side. I'm gonna make it white. And then I'm gonna go find a font that I like on here, because I wasn't able to use the fonts that I downloaded from the font and put them on Canva. I'm not sure how you do that on a phone. I don't think you can. Maybe you can do it on the computer, but I'm just looking for fonts that they already have preset, and they have a ton. These are some of the ones that I like to use. But yeah, I pretty much just used the fonts that they had and plugged in everything that I wanted to say, switched up the fonts, because I like to use different fonts, like maybe 1 or 2 different fonts on a marketing thing, just so it's not plain. Like, I wanted to have the thank you to be different, the little message to be different, just switch it up. Don't use, I'm not saying be, random and messy, keep it very cohesive, but I'm just gonna let y'all watch and see what I'm talking about when I say utilize different fonts and font sizes. Okay, so for this part, I wanted to add the circle logos for YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, but I didn't want to pay for them with Canva, so I just found them on Google and erased the background, and then I just uploaded them here and put them in there, free shit, free game. And something that I love to utilize now is the QR codes. And it's just a little code that people can scan on their camera, and your website or whatever link you have pops up. So Canva has this option. So I just created a QR code for my website and just placed it on the card and put it where I wanted to. Okay, so once I'm happy with how it's all, how it all turned out, then I save the image as a JPEG and then I uploaded it to Vistaprint and have it printed out. But Canva has a bunch of different options for saving your image, even having it printed. I haven't used Canva for printing, but I just know they have all these different options available. So definitely check out Canva. And these are, well, this is the text logo that I made with Fonto. This is the logo with the image that I had made. And then these are the poster card, well, the thank you cards that I made with Canva. And I saved those as a JPEG. And then I went ahead and I uploaded them to Vistaprint for printing. So Vistaprint is completely awesome. Like, I haven't had any issues with them. They have a bunch of different definitely a bunch of different things that you can use for your business, have them customized and printed out. So definitely check them out. But when it comes to Vistaprint, I just take the image, like I said, the JPEG from Canva, and I upload it to Vistaprint to whatever I'm printing out or whatever I need printed. So right now I'm making my winter baby cards, and I just go, like I said, I just upload the image, make sure it's all fit how it's supposed to be within the safety lines. I preview it, make sure it looks how I want it to look, and I just go ahead and have the amount selected that I want and print it out, and it shows up however long the shipping that you pick. But I will show you guys the end result in person. All right, so I hope that was helpful. So now I'm going to show you guys the actual things that came from like what I did with that logo. So this is my box, my new shipping boxes. I use my Cricut machine. Shout out to my Cricut machine, Krikisha. So I use my Cricut machine to make the label, and then I just put it on there. So that's just something that you can do, and I plan on doing a whole lot more with this box. I just didn't have time because y'all, I've had this video, I'm about to ramble. I've had this video planned and like in my phone for so long. I just haven't had time to sit down and record it, but my husband is at his doctor's appointment, my 4-year-old's at school, and my 2-year-old is preoccupied with puppy dog pals. So I got a little time. I'm trying to hurry up, but this is just like an idea. You guys can put your label on your boxes with a vinyl cutout. So that's one thing. I had this ribbon made. I'll insert a video because I'm not sure you can see it that great from where I'm sitting. But I had my logo put on this ribbon, pink and red. Pink and red is my favorite color. Like favorite colors, like if you didn't know. Also, I'm gonna insert a video, if I haven't already inserted a video of how I just made this little bling gel application card, and I have my logo. I have my logo with I did have somebody draw like a caricature of me, so I have that logo. Like I said, I'll insert a video or a picture of the full logo and just the text logo, but either way, I just put my logo on everything. Put that shit on everything. These, I just made these using Canva. These are just like little winter baby cards. I am a big fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, so she's always saying, "You're a winter baby." So yeah, I put "You're a winter baby" on my little cards. This was my first logo that I did. Like the one that I have now is a little bit bolder, but these are my business cards. I have some more being made, so I'm waiting for those. And whenever I get those, I'll do an unboxing too. but you know, logo on that. These are the thank you cards that I actually took you guys, that I actually took you guys step by step to make. So this is the actual card, and then there's the back. And then I made the same way with Canva. I did these application guides, and it's like a whole booklet. Like it's a whole booklet, so. I did, and then I put my double J's, like, you know how Fendi and Chanel, like, they be having cute little, like, you see the double F's, you know it's Fendi. You see them G's, you know it's Gucci. You see those C's, you know it's Chanel. So you see these two double J's. It's not an H, it's two J's, you know. So you see these, y'all are gonna know it's Jazzie Nails. So I also have, I'm not gonna pull out my brushes because they're dirty, but I also have my logo on my brushes as well. So I took this logo that I made for free in like 20 minutes, and I stamped that shit on everything I possibly can branding wise, because like I was just saying, like, you know Fendi's brands, you know Chanel, like, why not put your logo on as much things as you possibly can without being tacky and brand yourself? So, you know, I really hope you guys learned something from this video. I really hope that I helped you guys and inspired you guys to make your own logo and all kinds of marketing materials. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, do all that. And I will see you in the next video, guys. I gotta work on orders. Bye.